Mod time is here, and today we've got 15 mods to take a look at. All platforms got 13 new and 1 update, and PC Mac players got 1 update as well. New mods include the Pirambeiras Map, Claas Jaguar 900, Valtra BC4500, Pickup Trailer, Lizard Homemade 1900 kg weight, Car Showroom, Showroom Container, Charging Station, Refillable Tanks, Old Czech Silo, Barns Package, House, and Farmhouse Loderer. If you like staying updated with all the latest new and updated mods Farming Simulator, make sure you subscribe, check those timestamps, see what you want to see first, and let's go. Starting off, we have a new map for you guys, the Pirambeiras Map. I don't know how to say it. It's from Carlos JC, Team IWMM, 223 megabytes, fictional map inspired by Brazil's northeast. Now, this map does have some required mods. They are not listed on the mod hub for whatever reason, and whenever you download the map, if you're on consoles, they will not download automatically. You will have to try to load the map first, and then it'll be like, hey, you don't have some mods. It's got 3 required mods. The map itself is also listed as a required mod. That's not a real thing. Hopefully the modder fixes all of that. The map itself's got 2 warehouses, BGA Sugar Mill plus a sugar factory. We got a vehicle shop with a mechanical workshop, gas station, animal dealer, limestone mine down here at the bottom. We flew over that earlier, and we do have collectibles. We also have 55 fields to explore, including 3 forestry areas and 20 contract fields. So not a lot, but there's also not a lot of fields either. So I think they've done the best with what they had. 7 sale points, 13 productions, 20 collectibles, and we have a new crop. Black beans are on here as well. Doesn't look like black beans are down anywhere, at least at the start. Let's pop over to our farmlands. You can see what we've got. Right down here, we have a couple fields, and we have the main farm, which is going to be farmland number 1. Here's your crop calendar, and you can see black beans are kind of a modified version of barley in a way. The black beans are done with a normal combine harvester, and you can use a planter or seeder to do them. We have 5 animal pastures down, at least in new farmer mode. Here's some contracts for you guys to take a look at. We have 3 greenhouses owned, and we have a lot of productions that are unowned. And in here, we get to take a look at our vehicle section, and we have a decent set of vehicles to take a look at here too. It's good to see a nice selection. I don't know how many other ways I could say that, but there you go. Let's pop down here, take a look at the main farm itself. And here you go. Kind of an American style, if I'm honest. I'm not quite sure how this is a Brazilian setup, but it is. So there you go. The map was also released in Farming Simulator 22 as well. So if you're like, hey, this kind of sounds familiar. Well, yes, it is a returner. It had 4.3 stars with 1,710 votes, at least back then. There were 2 versions, with the latest one being released on the 30th of, August 2022. It's been a little while since we saw this, and I'm not sure how much it's going to help, but here are your 3 required mods. We have the placeable ramp, the barbed wire fence, and the Southern Brazil wood house. Now we're going to take a look at some vehicles. We have the Claas Jaguar 900 forge harvester. This comes by itself, so you will have to use the base game stuff or some mods if you want to actually use it. We do have another mod that's very, very similar. However, it comes with its own stuff. Thought I'd point that out. In here, we have 462 horsepower, variable transmission, 1,500 liters of fuel, 24 miles an hour, 14.2 tons, and it costs you $510,000. Configurations, we have the unstoppable version, the 50 years version. In the engine setups, we have the 930 through the 990, so we have up to 925 horsepower, and we have every single version in between. Wheel brands include Trelleborg, we have Michelin, Continental, Midas, PKT, Vredestein, all of the above. Silage additive tank, of course, and then we have a couple lengths of pipe on the back. Lastly, we could change up the rim color. This is more for the unstoppable version, but you can go with what you like. It is a good looking model, however, we'll say there's only 1 animation if you're looking for those, and it's going to be the side door. How do I open this thing again? Oh yeah, up and down with both buttons pushed. A little bit of a weird control for the doors, but it is what it is. Now we got another harvester. This was combine harvester, the Valtra BC4500. We have a 2-wheel drive and a 4-wheel drive model, and we have a 6.2 meter header to go along with it. We're just going to show off the 4-wheel drive version today. Was a little bit teeny tiny on here, but it is what it is. 210 horsepower, variable transmission, 450 liters of fuel, 18 mile an hour max speed, holds 5,200 liters, weighs 11 tons, costs you $90,000. Wheel brands from Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Vredestein, PKT, and Lizard. And in Lizard, we get a couple interesting options, more custom stuff, plus a crawler track, which is always cool. Designs, well, we could change up a few things here. They're just going to be the tank cover. However, these are all going to be the same capacity. Then we have windows. You could tint those up if you like. And then we have a rim color as well. As for the header, no options here. 2.2 tons, 6.2 meter worker width at 6 miles an hour. Costs $52,000. We have two animations here. One of them is going to be for the side door, and then the other one is actually going to be for, yeah, check that out, for the ladder. You could actually control that one manually. I think that's pretty cool. And it sounds awesome going down the road. A little squeaky, but I expect nothing less. Now we got the pickup trailer. Actually see stuff similar to this in my area every now and then. So this is the pickup truck bed with a frame on it, and it's turned into a trailer. It does have a hitch on the back. We do have a license plate as well. Pretty cool. I think it's neat, especially something like this where I see them frequently. Gotta love the South. Trailer board, Continental wheels on here. We do have a 612 kilogram weight. It's gonna cost you $4,250. Roll bar, you got with or without. Rear bumper, you can either do it as a color or black option. And then we do have beacon lights all around, which is quite funny to see. Then we've got some color options here too. Now this is modeled similarly after the base game truck. However, they have changed up the tail lights on there. But they do work. I think that's pretty interesting. Neat. It is what it is. And we've even got white for reversing. Got some straps on there if you need them. That's about it, man. That is about it. It's pretty cool though. Oh yeah, and you can run like a million of these together too if you want. I will say I think the bar's a little bit long, but you know what? It is what it is. How often do you get one of these? And we have the Lizard homemade 1900 kg weight. Basically weighs 2 tons, and we've got colors for the frame itself. However, nothing else. Inside, we just got a big old heavy concrete block. Next up, we have placeables, and for Minecraft, we have their car showroom. This has got lighting outside and inside as well, and it makes everything look pretty. We do have configurations for the frame color. Here, I'm just going for the standard black. We have 2 doors. We'll go ahead and click this, open it up, and you can see they kind of fold over and then flip out. Bam! Bam! And then we have the same thing over here. It's not mirrored, it is exactly the same. Now when we go inside, we can actually come over here and click this button, and we get some lights, which go all the way around the room. Look at, yay, very cool. And then it just lights up the whole place. I think that's awesome. Now, what is this kind of for? Well, it's a car showroom, so it is made to showcase your, I'm going too fast. Made to showcase your cars. So you can park them in here. Can you park them in straight? Maybe, yeah. I guess depending on what kind of car you're using, but really, they're made to be put sideways, like that. And then close it up, and you can look at it. Yeah. Now, obviously, depending on how big the vehicle is going to determine what you can put in there. And I am already going about this the wrong way, but I don't care. Does it look cool? Absolutely. It almost fits. Yeah. The Super Duty here. Probably need to take the Mustang out and wiggle this thing in there. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna fit this in. We can Austin Powers it. I think I can do it. Oh, yeah. There you go. Now you can showcase your favorite Ford trucks and car. I'm stuck in the ceiling. Whew. That was almost dangerous. Pretty cool. Now, if you like that idea, but you want to keep it more simple, go with the Showroom Container. These are pretty cool. We got multiple different light setups here. These are actually 2 different containers. All these are found in sheds. And with these, we simply open up the end and then grab our car and pull it in. Just like a dab. And then back out. Close it up. And it's done. This is not a container in the sense that you can pick it up or anything like that, but it is there, existent. I don't know what you'd say. One of the other neat things is you could stack these. Now, why is that important? Well, it's really not. I don't even know how this would be beneficial in any way, shape, or form, but I did think it was worth mentioning. Kind of got out of line there for a second, but these are pretty cool. I think it's neat. Here's the other one right here. And then, of course, you could just turn the light on and off whenever you like. Also, both ends open up So, yeah, those triggers are a little close. I got myself stuck in there earlier. Ooh, can't get out. Sorry, Mustang. I can't get in. Did I close that? Something is preventing me from getting in here. There we go. Is there a force field down there? There is. Oh, they're everywhere. If I were you, I wouldn't stack these. You're welcome. Let's just get out of there. There we go. After deleting, we could actually walk straight through. So these could be neat. Put them beside each other, make a line of them, whatever. It's pretty cool. We also have a charging station. There's a couple different variants of this. However, boom, open that up, and now bring your electric vehicle over, and you can charge it up. With this one, we've got the multiple setup here, but we also have a little singular one as well. So if you wanted to just run one of these little guys, put it wherever you want, open it up. This would be really cool to put inside of a garage or something like that. Maybe one of those containers that we just saw. If you're using an electric vehicle in the game, add one of these to the side. Boom. Now you can charge up in your garage like you can at home. Next, let's talk refillable tanks. For Puma 145, we have the refillable tanks. We got a diesel tank, fertilizer, seeds, and then we have 2 water towers. These kind of look like the stuff from Sosnovka. I mean, I know that Puma 145 has brought over Sosnovka a few games in a row at this point, but yeah, I don't actually know or not. I never really played on that map, so hey, if you recognize them, let me know. I know DjGoHam didn't play on the map. I get it. Leave me alone. Still, nonetheless, you got a place for diesel, fertilizer, seeds, and then your water towers right there. Everything's going to be found in containers right where you would expect them. Now, these things are wild. The old Czech Silos by Anthix. We've got the regular silo system right here for $120,000, 20 million liter capacity. And you can see that my version and the one in game are different because we also have a rusty configuration if you want to go with that. Then we have the multi-config, so this will just store more stuff. We also have silo extensions for these too, so if you wanted to take the regular one and make it a multi, well, you can, and an extra 50 or 500, goodness gracious, that 500,000. Oh, yo. There's a whole lot going on, man. There's a whole lot going on. So let's take a look at this, because there's a whole bunch, and I think some of this maybe even I don't completely understand. Evidently 20,000 is the number, so that is good to see. Let's turn on our help window so we can see what's going on. Base game speed. You click that. Nothing's going on. Let's go over here. Maximum real speed. Aha! Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. Oh, it makes it move quicker. Let me out! Hey, oi! And then we have easy unloading and loading. Kind of brings this out a little bit further. That way you don't have to back into it. Check that out. That, I don't know if I've ever seen that. I don't know if I've ever seen that at all. Up top, we also have our dump places, but you've got one down here as well. Goodness gracious, this thing is just, it just keeps going. Let's see. Let's see. Let's get up here quickly. There we go. This right here, discharge speed 20,000 per second. Holy cow, that's a bunch. And then over here, let's jump over here. Discharge speed 200,000 per second. Let me click that and see what happens down here. Yes! So if you want to get higher discharge speeds, you are going to have to go up there. Man, that's so much. And then we have a hide button right here. We just click this and it hides all the rubbish, which I'm a big fan of. So, to review, it is a silo. And this one holds 40 million. Goodness gracious. And then whatever this is on is going to be our unload speed. So over here, we can click this and it goes to 617. Over here, we click that. 20,000 or 2,000. Click that. Opens up the easy unloading. And then we go all the way up to the top. Once again. And then we can click these buttons, which either give us a discharge speed of 20,000 per second or 200,000. You have to click it, but once you've done it, you're good to go. So that means that this silo will unload at that's in the way. Sorry. 200,000 liters per second. This is an insane silo. This is so OP. This one's a little bit easier. This is the barns package. We have 2 barns. Check that out. Nice. No sounds on these, at least on that one. No sounds here either. Would be nice to have a little bit of creaking or something like that. But you know, I'm okay with that. We have full drive-throughs on both of these. Nice to see. And up top, we have a bit of a hay loft. However, reaching that is going to be extremely difficult, so you will have to do that here from the middle. There's no speciality with this. It's just a shed, so be aware of that. And then this version is even smaller, but we do have planks that go back and forth from side to side. So, same, but different. If you get the reference, shout out to you. There you go. Next to last, we have house. This costs $75,000. Got a sleepy time trigger here around towards the front. We got a place to change clothes around towards the side, and what you see is what you get. No interior, nothing special. And lastly, we have the Farmhouse Loderer from Farm 5 Tom. This is a farmhouse and a cow barn all in one. We do have our hayloft up here. Down below, we have a place to buy and sell our cattle. We are going to get rid of that because they are quite annoying. I put down 2 of these. One of them I've used free build. The other one I have not. This one I have not used free build. So it just places it down however it likes. Here's going to be your slurry. Milk is going to be right over here. We do have squeaky doors for everything, except for that one, which is neat. Food's going to go in here, so make sure you got something small enough to get inside to do that. And if we open this up, we get to the place where we can change clothes. And we've got vehicle workshop in here. Running around a little bit more, we can see the house section over here has a sleep trigger outside. They went through all the trouble to make it look really cool and then just made part of it inaccessible, like it doesn't even matter. Anyway, here's the part that I used to free build just so you can kind of get an idea. Really, there's just no grass around to the side, and there's no pasture back here for the cows. So, fortunately, no matter what you do here, no issues, and I appreciate them actually including a ramp version. Some of you may want a version without a ramp, but we'll just do it back here. So there's that. Your only mod update today for all platforms is the old Wooden Wagon. This will be version 1.1. Fix the folding and tipping animations, fix the foliage bending, fix the rim color configuration, change the wheel clip distance, improved mass physics, and remove drawbar animation. Lastly, today we have an update for PC and Mac players. This will be the Unimog U1250, 1450, 1650 version 101. They do say there may be issues with manual attach from Wobster as cameras are not recognized because hoses cannot be attached. How the two are related, I don't know, but there you go. Important, set the number of mirrors to at least 5 for this one. Mercedes-Benz DLC must be active as well. So, forestry crane has been added. A forestry crane can be purchased for $24,200 in the forestry section under miscellaneous. Display for the MB DLC's cameras have been added, and attacher only long dump body fixed. And that's it for this one. All your mods for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like if you did. Get subscribed if you're new. Enjoy the DjGoHam fam. Double check those notifications that way you never miss videos like this one. Hope you have an awesome day. We'll see you in the next one.